The enemy has increased missile and drone attacks, but there are no results. Today, April 17, 2026, we have an overview of combat events on the Eastern Front. See in this video how the Russians were dealt with. Let's go. This week, the Russian occupier carried out maximum missile and Shahed drone attacks on the civilian areas of Ukraine. During the ceasefire, they stockpiled and used it. On the day of the ceasefire, for example, they didn't launch missiles at the frontline cities and villages, but in the second half of the day, FPV drones were already flying toward Kramator. On the front line, it's the same. A Russian Grad vehicle drove out, fired, and when it started to return, we completely destroyed it with FPV drones. The same goes for the BLO infantry. But there was a nuance. From the position at Chasiv Yar, our soldiers, to check how the ceasefire was working, because they needed to evacuate their wounded, dressed several Russian prisoners in our uniforms and sent them along the route toward our side. As a result, the Russians killed those prisoners with FPV drones. We can do the same to them. You could say we took revenge and destroyed their group. Friends, I also want to remind you that we still haven't finished raising funds for the rocket battery for the quadcopter and Mavic 3T, which we started last Friday. There are only 60,000 hryvnias left. I'm asking everyone once again to chip in whatever you can, and we'll finally close it. Time is running, the guys are waiting, all the details are in the description below the video. Let's continue our review of the combat events on the Eastern Front. What changes occurred this week along the line of contact? And there are only two of them. This is the enemy's advance toward Kostiantinivka, in the village of Markove, by 400 meters. And toward Dobropilia, the enemy advanced into Hrishin and has practically captured it. The occupier had no further success in this sector. All their attempts to advance and hold positions from the settlements of Stepanivka, Dovha Balka, and Ilinivka end with the complete destruction of their manpower. Although this week they actively use motorcycles to get there quickly, several groups with 2 motorcycles each. And yesterday their day was spent moving around on electric scooters. Yes, they reach the location they need quickly, but there are FPV units, mortars and artillery destroy them. Aerial reconnaissance and intercepts make it clear that the enemy is now amassing manpower. They've even started to conserve it a bit. Heavy equipment is being prepared. So this lull will be over soon. In the media, the Russians are saying that an additional 20,000 soldiers will be sent to storm Donetsk region, and everyone is just buzzing about it. But to capture the Donetsk region, they need 20 times more. Because in our brigade alone, we have enough shells for practically every Russian to catch one in the head. We have been constantly stockpiling and modernizing weapons specifically for massive attacks. Plus, we are scaling up our units for more effective operations, since now we have more weapons than crews, so there's still a big battle ahead. And now I'll show you how our kill zones work on the Kostiantinivka axis. As you can see, we prove everything with actions, not just words. We continue to defend our country. Support the armed forces of Ukraine and we will definitely win because we are invincible. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to the armed forces of Ukraine. Glory to the volunteers. And Putin is an asshole.